international flame. Megan Fox crushing all the talking heads as they spoon feed their paid piggies. Gotta keep them misled with blazing Lego vision. I see all the signs, exposed in the agenda. Miss these epic rhymes. Intellectual assault on the mainstream, not in the current of the mainstream. We will never be silenced. They won't extend by an appliance. With intellectual assault on the mainstream, never ride in the current of the lame stream. Bro, I can burn water, but I'm spitting facts. Top shelf, sorting max facts, reporting news, and not like you make it. I'm award winning, and I don't have to fake it. Megan Fox, an authentic voice, giving the masses a hard-hitting choice. That umbrella guy, hammering his song, while Megan Fox rights those wrongs. Now we hit the end of this tune, declaring what it isn't even new. Making dinner and still dropping rhymes like granite. In my area code, please, you're not even on my plan. Yeah, you're outclassed and you never knew. By the time I press singulars are through, breaking stories while you're chasing hunches. I'm a news type, never pulling punches.
Hey, okay, I am in the Rumble studio. I am not using StreamYard right now. And it appears that the video part works, the intro works. So they've made some changes since the last time that I tried this out. You could hear me singing along? That's funny. I wasn't even in the studio. How could you hear me? Oh, because I unmuted my mic. Nice. I was singing along. It's true. All right. So they've made some changes, and it seems that we can now hear, I can share the volume on my screen when I do. I know we're streaming on YouTube too through the Rumble Studio. So I'm checking it out to see how it works. So it looks like it is working on YouTube, Rumble, and it's supposed to be on Locals. How's my Locals crew? Are you seeing this? Apparently it's supposed to be, yep. Here, let me join the live stream over there. Yep, it's working. Oh, you can hear me singing along. That's funny. All right, good to know. I'm glad I was singing along so that now I know that if the mic is unmuted in the green room and I'm not added to the stage, you can still hear me. That's hilarious. That's funny. All right, so I see you guys on Locals. So we are streaming on Locals, YouTube, and Rumble through the Rumble Studio. So now I have to check out the features. All right, so I need to pull up some timestamps for the. Only thing I don't like is that I can't comment. I can see all your comments, which is cool. I can see the live chats all in one place, so I can see Locals, Rumble, and YouTube chats all in the same thing, but I can't actually type in there. You know, even if I could stream to Twitter, I wouldn't. There's nothing in it for me to stream over there on Twitter. I'm not monetized. I don't pay them. I don't want to. I have enough bills. I have more than enough bills. Well, at least the hot mic, I was not doing anything embarrassing. I was just singing along. But I'm spitting facts. I love that part. I can burn water. All right. I got to go to I got to get timestamps. So first up is the Lego stream. So let me share that. There we go. No, that was with What the Hales. There we go. All right, let's share. Hopefully the audio works, because that was what they were supposed to fix. All right, now how do I add this to this stream? No, I don't want to do picture-in-picture. This. Okay, I can do that, or I can do No, that doesn't work. Really? This is the only layout that we have? All right, that's note number 1. I don't particularly love this layout. Like, is there a way to create my own layout? I prefer YouTube's little squares on the side next to the video. All right. Rumble notes. Layouts. Okay. Now, can you hear this is the question.
You did a video on it today.
Please tell me if you can hear this. It's really bad. And here's the thing. When you watch the video of Ruby Franke in the interrogation room and even getting arrested, she doesn't look panicked at all. She is completely cool and calm. And I'm not saying asking for a lawyer means anything, because everyone should. But she doesn't have an ounce hearing of... All right, great. Good. So they fixed that. That's great. So share audio works. Boy, this is perfect timing too, because StreamYard is just about to take my money for the rest of the year. All right. I got to find the part where I have a meltdown. I think it's about an hour in. Oh, I have no clue. I'm kind of motoring along, doing the same thing
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I've always been like, okay, I hope he's not listening to this, but I've always been like simping. Like, I've always been like, I just want him to love me. I just want him to like think I'm cool again, like he did when he was little. So I thought for sure after the Lego thing.
The YouTube thing?
Yeah. Well, not YouTube, but Lego specifically, because my son is an uber nerd and he loves Lego. And I'm like, oh, he'll think that's cool. So I asked him the other night on FaceTime, I go, hey, how come you haven't said anything to me about my Lego stream? He goes, why would I?
Real work. And I've always been a diehard talk radio fan, and that sounds really dumb, but I really liked that. I mean, I was just really into like AM radio, just the whole idea of it. So, and I always wanted to work at a radio station. I was walking around with this little Walkman. I had like a little Walkman, like physical. It is so hard for me to do Legos and actually be interviewed. Why do I feel like that Russian theater thing happened before? And he was so thrilled that in 9 years, I'm not building.
I think the word big is subjective here, man.
No, it
was like, no, it was.
He comes home.
Carrying the groceries back and all. I used to like going to the.
And everybody's.
I feel like there's a fall coming. Scott with oh, I was going to read that.
Sorry, can you get
no,
it
that's
back?
okay, because he had chatted earlier, and that's what I was responding to as Valhalla.
yeah, I definitely have no ambition to do community.
Look at how confused
David, I thought that was really Valhalla.
I'm so pissed off right now.
No, when I type in the chat, it comes up as.
She's on her own. There's no help that I can provide.
I know.
I'm never gonna get through.
You know, you.
She's on.
I can't see this.
Like,
here we go. Meltdown. Here comes the meltdown. I am not almost. How intricate, and this is so hard. I don't know.
The Lego section in Discord. In chat, you guys are.
God, quiet. Stop.
Practicing for months.
God.
Creative Lego
Megan
journalism.
He's been practicing for journalism.
Die.
And you said, "Oh yeah, I did that."
Okay, I'm about to have a breakdown.
Oh, last week?
Yeah.
This is so freaking hard. All right, 216. Where was I at? 216.05.
Oh, last week?
Yeah.
This is so 216.08. Okay. Freaking hard. I want to die right now. Oh no!
Yeah, I thought you were like the famous Lego journalist.
Oh my god!
Right?
Oh my god!
Creative Lego
Megan
journalism.
He's been practicing for months.
Quiet! Everyone, be quiet! Stop talking. Oh my god! This can't be real.
You guys should in chat. You guys are always welcome to build along. And if you're a member of Dave's Discord,
Please do.
we would love to post your pictures in the Lego section of the Discord.
This is so hard. I don't know. Can you see? Look at how intricate and ridiculous this is. This
You're
is
almost
taking
there.
me. No, I am not almost
No,
there.
you're not. You're not even close.
I'm not even close. I'm not even to bag number 2. This is in the. You know what's killing me is the color. Look at the color of everything.
Mhm.
I cannot
Yeah,
see
I don't
this.
like that.
They're hard.
I can't see it. I'm like, what is this piece? Like, ah!
Oh, help her.
I'm never.
She's
gonna
on her
get
own.
through this.
There's no help that I can provide.
I know.
I'm never gonna get through.
You know,
this.
you can just make your own out of that right now, Megan.
No.
That's not how any of this works. Oh,
That
MFR
MFR is not real, Megan. That's what Julio says. Thank you for the $5 super chat.
Oh, that airplane lady was awesome.
what am I
And Scott
looking
Roberts,
at?
thank you for your super chat also. He said that his wife did community theater shows of Rocky Horror and Little Shop of Horrors. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
What? What is this saying for me to do?
You want me to go get the finished one? Show you what it looks like when you're done?
Ugh, no, I have the box.
How do I pull up the chat?
But I mean, this
okay,
is,
I'll try.
This is just absurd.
Wait till you get to putting all the leaves together.
Well, the leaves are easy. It's this shit that's not easy. This is upsetting. How does this go?
I don't see how to pull
All
up
right,
the chat.
Yes, like
I know I
this,
did it
maybe?
before.
Close enough.
Oh, whoops. Shit. Whoops. Okay, now I know that's how you get rid of the share. I don't know how to pull up the. I know there's a way to do it to pull up the chat, but I don't see any buttons. I don't see the buttons to do it.
I'm
And
Lucy.
oh, this is maybe I shouldn't have chosen the 18 plus. I'm really more at like the 12 plus level at this point. 18 plus
I built
might
my
be
first
out of
Lego
my
set
range.
recently and I got the 8-year-old one.
Yeah, I'm like more around like the 8 to 12 is about my speed. I'm medium.
Linda
good at
Lazier
this.
said you're doing a
Medium
good job,
good at
Megan
this.
Fox.
Love it.
I'm medium
Yeah.
good at this.
I
Only
stink
medium.
at directions too, Rosalind.
The one good thing about
Oh, look,
that
there's
set is
text
you
at
have
the
a
top of the
lot
screen.
pieces
That
you don't have
works.
to worry about. Like all of the mulch, it just gets poured in the base at the end, and anything green doesn't go on it if you're using the pink, right? So like
Right.
all of those pieces are just basically extra.
Oh, well, that's good. But I mean, it's this branching, the branch part that is just insane. I mean, it is. You guys are all done. Or were we supposed to be done with the stream already? We're not waiting for me to
No.
figure this out. Are
Well,
we?
we
We're
are
gonna wait for you. Of
we
course
are absolutely allowing you to finish your
Oh,
Lego
no.
set.
We're gonna be here till 2 in the morning.
Outstanding.
Oh,
I bought a whole case of beer. I'm good to go.
Oh, that's so bad. No.
Oh. So Megan,
Name, I don't know if that's for me because there's 2 Wendy's in chat. So I'm not sure if you meant that for me or one of the Wendy's in chat.
I missed it.
Does
Something
anybody
about-
know how
I
to
think it
pull up
said when he
the?
looks like a
the
judge
chat?
or something. And I'm like, well, I hope that's for me because I want to be a judge when I grow up.
You kind of look like cross between like Judge Darrow and the hot judge from the Nicholas.
Oh,
What
can
the
I
hell is
bring
his
them
name?
up on
Cruz, the
screen?
Nicholas Cruz judge.
Cool.
It doesn't
Yeah.
look
I wanna
like
be a
I
judge for
can.
real.
I can dig it.
Right?
It works.
Okay, so
I mean, this is so.
what I think there's a way to do is pull up the chats all at once so you can see them scrolling, but I don't think there's a way to highlight them. Like if I click on them, nothing happens. Nothing. Oh, wait. No, nothing happens. No. No, I can't. If you send a super chat or something, I don't know, we'll have to find out if that works. So if anybody wants to send one and see if I can put it up on screen. So far, I can't figure that out. So I'm going to write another
So
note.
badly drawn. I cannot tell where these pieces are supposed to go.
Ugly Trecklin.
I mean, are my eyes this bad or am I just this blind? I don't
When
know.
I have to look at these Lego instructions.
No! Oh!
Megan.
What did I miss?
David, look.
She broke it.
She broke it? What'd you break?
Broke
broke the
Lego.
whole tree.
Oh, shit. And also, I think I lost a piece.
Did it
And
like
you
fall
got that-
apart or did a piece actually break?
No, the
It
whole
fell
thing
apart.
just fell off. What the fuck?
I'm gonna have to check out these judges now.
What happened?
I
What?
can't wait for the
I
Lego
lost a
the music.
piece.
It's gonna happen. It's gotta happen.
Wait.
David, that should be your next project. You could write a musical about Lego.
Oh yikes!
I'll just let AI do it.
It appears under the theme
Where
tab.
did those pieces go? What the
The
heck?
theme. What theme?
And it
What?
stinks because your desk is the same color as
I
half.
know my desk is
Yeah.
the same color as
Yeah.
this shit.
Is it on the floor?
No, I don't think so. Where did it go?
I think Steve Gosney's piece he lost was in his chair.
I don't even know how this attached to this.
The popcorn took like
Okay, wait.
30 seconds too long to make.
What, Nick? Nick, what do you mean it's under the theme tab? Because there are toggles. I don't know what you mean. I don't see any themes. I see there's live chat, which I'm looking at. Then if I click over to studio, oh, there's a theme. Add new theme. Oh, I gotcha. Give your new theme a name. Just call it chat, I guess. I don't want to add an image. It says optional. Okay, we don't need to do that. And color. No. Font. Do we care? Display chat on top of stream. Or display viewership stats on top of stream. Donation banners when received. Yes, we want to do both of those things. Do we want viewership stats? Yeah, okay, fine. User information. Display participant names. Okay. Display mute status. Sure. Save to library. I'm going to call this the live stream theme. Create. No, it doesn't like that. What, I have to choose a font? But isn't the one that it's on good enough? All right, it says background is optional, but it's not letting me create the theme. It must want me to do something else. Oh, color. Why does it have to have a color? It's weird. Okay, whatever. I'll give it a color. All right, now let's see if this works. Ah, there's the chat. I did it. Perfect. I think. All right, so it shows 190 of you on YouTube, 12 on Locals, and 70 on Rumble. All right. So, but I still can't like highlight chats though. Is that also under themes? I don't think so. Okay.
Oh my god. What the hell?
Deep breath.
Bad news.
Take a
Fred
deep
can write
breath.
the
you'll be
music
all
and
right.
we can reenact it. Oh,
Look
there
at
you
Dick
go.
laughing at me.
Wait, doesn't
We got a
Did you
ways to
see-
go.
AI can write the music and you can enact it with Lego to make it a film? There you go.
Perfect.
Ah, yeah, but then they're
I
going to
love
take
it.
their giant percentage and.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, did you see that there was a
I think
A
the crawling
police
around on the
force in
floor starts
California.
soon.
that was using Lego heads to cover the images that look like
Go journalism was
I
oh, come on. Why are they such
Outstanding.
prosecutor out of their stuff?
I mean, is that a problem?
Also gonna
No,
ask
like-
me to stop doing it? Because I
Well,
made
you better not.
I made a perv prosecutor out of their stuff.
I mean, is that a problem?
Bad talk. Mark Feather could finish that Lego in 15 minutes.
Shut up. All right, so I've done
Oh, that's
something
good.
wrong. All right, there. That's how that goes.
Tell him MG. MG said Lego can't do anything about it.
What are they going to do? They're not even a US based company.
Where are they based?
Denmark.
Denmark.
They're not based at all.
Ooh.
Just kidding.
Socialists.
Freaking commies. I
And
guess.
FD Food Fairy, I will. Yeah.
Oh my
Megan,
God.
are you going to Dollywood?
Quiet. I'm attaching something. This is very important. Shh.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
if we're all
Everybody-
quiet, we can place pieces better.
God damn it, Paula. Shit's falling off. This is all your fault. Ah! Ah! No! Stop! Oh my God, this is so
Thanks, John.
heinous. Okay, no. Okay, stop. Everyone, go back. Rewind the tape. Go back to when I was good at this. This
For the
is
last-
so hard. Oh my God, I cannot believe how hard this one particular thing is.
I've
What
never
did
been there, Porcelain Thunder. I'm very excited to go.
This
I've
one is
never been there
awesome.
either.
What did I do wrong here?
That is awesome.
Where did
Yeah,
I go
you see the guy
wrong?
on the ground with the
Yeah.
head on.
I'm very
Oh my God, I
appreciative.
love that one. Oh, I give up.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, stop it. You're doing fine.
No, this is ridiculous. Like, this is everything's falling apart. Like, I can't. How do you attach this when all the shit keeps falling apart?
Very carefully.
Ah!
That wasn't carefully, Megan.
Son of a. Why did I choose this bad thing? Now I don't even know what piece fell off.
Agree to come on our stream. Is that the bad thing you're talking about?
Why did I agree to do that? No, I'm talking about this particular build. It sucks. It's so hard.
It was really
Like,
hard.
what? Why would they do
It was
this? Why would
bad.
they make this so freaking difficult that you want to like kill someone? Why is it like this? Why are you?
It is
like
a fairly
this?
intricate and small, like delicate set to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, and I've lost an important piece, and it's under my desk. So now I'm gonna have to go under my desk and somehow.
Wait, hang on. We'll make you solo here.
Oh yeah, great idea.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my God, I'm probably never gonna find it. Well, there's ladybugs under here. Fur balls. There's like dead ladybugs. That's gross. Where is the piece? No.
Let's see the money shot. Booty, 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 booty.
Yeah. That's.
Oh, I used the wrong word for that, Humble.
My locals crew.
Booty.
By the way, MeganFox.locals.com. There's a live chat right now. They're probably memeing me currently. What are you
Ellie.
guys doing over there? I'm checking on you right now, locals. Oh, they're sending tips. That's nice.
Aw.
Thank you.
It's helpful.
No one has memed my ass yet. I can't believe it.
Well,
I can't. Normally, that's what they would do.
locals, you know what to do.
Oh, seriously, this piece is.
Yeah, I'm just
gone.
sitting back munching on the popcorn.
Well, I'm in trouble because this piece is
Okay,
gone.
now we have a problem.
It's got to
And
be
I-
somewhere.
All right, so somebody on Rumble sent a rant. So Nick Likes the Soup sent a rant, but it came up it didn't come up on my screen. It says no donations yet, but that's a lie because there's a $1 rant from Nick Likes the Soup that says rant for testing purposes. I see it on the I'm on Rumble in another screen. I see it on the broadcast, but I don't see it in the studio. That's upsetting. It should be under the donations tab, but there's nothing there. All right, so that's is there anything on YouTube? Let me check YouTube. Let me get into the studio. Actually, I have no idea if the studio works when I'm doing it through Rumble Studio. I should check that out. It does. And there is a super chat, and I did not see it in Rumble Studio. Dang. All right, so Crindy Fitch, thanks for the super chat, says test. Squid Pro Quo says grift time. Yeah, Squid Pro Quo is raising money to start her own streaming, and she's put a link in the YouTube chat. You guys can go and check out if you want to throw her a couple bones to get that started. But thank you guys. I don't see them. They're not showing up in the Rumble studio, so that's another note I need to make.
Don't you have a bin of like 1 million Legos? You
Yes.
could give another piece.
I'm sure I could find one.
I had to do that. The bin of
Well, they're the bugs.
was being interviewed.
Guys,
Poor Kate.
to focus super
Right.
History of this stream.
half like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Long.
Oh, he did.
Is
Then
this
he
going to
left.
go
That's
down in
right.
the history of this stream as being the longest Lego build ever?
If that's the case, you have more than 3.5 hours to catch
Yeah.
up to Joe.
So far,
Oh,
you have not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe was
Alright.
so long.
Joe is like 6 hours. A
Oh
little
my God,
over.
did I stay on for 6 hours?
Stream with his can
And just do it.
30 minutes. Then he
Time. Left brain, right brain. Just Texas, I should say.
yeah.
Megan's had that much to drink, Ellie.
Turn
And
her
we said,
natural
"Sorry."
self.
Funny. I haven't even gotten to the part where I break down and say I'm quitting. I'm not doing this yet anymore. I need some music here. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, you got
Oh, you got repeat on.
My bad.
Yeah, turn it on.
Oh, you did.
So somebody in chat earlier was talking about how I think MG said that we had to break up a stream one time and they finished it on another stream. That was like the
Yeah.
first one, wasn't
That was
it?
our first one.
It was either our first or our second.
This
Yeah.
is impossible.
I'm pretty
This
sure
is
it was our
not-
first one.
This is not possible. This is
Man.
not working.
Megan's gonna have an absolute meltdown on stream.
By the way, we're gonna have Law and Lumber on next weekend.
2 weekends.
Not next weekend.
2 weekends.
So sorry. Our next stream.
Yes, on the
You're
6th, April 6th.
I'm
Oh.
seriously gonna kill something.
I bet it's a ladybug.
At least it's not a duck.
All right, I just want you to see how absolutely absurd this is. Okay, hold on.
Let us see how absurd this is, Megan.
Can you get
Ah! Damn it.
Jesus.
Okay. All right. Now, this thing keeps falling apart. So this is
know.
supposed to go here, and it's already a tenuous kind of connection. I mean, it's weak here. It's a very weak point.
Uh-huh.
Then they want me to put this on here.
Which should
And
strengthen.
I
it.
can't put any pressure on it or the whole thing falls over. It's absurd. And the problem is that I know where it fits right here. See, I can't. It just
Can you
falls
attach it to
off.
that and then put that piece on?
Well, I'm trying. I'm trying desperately, Valhalla. I'm trying.
I'm trying to give pointers.
I am
No.
trying
No judgment here, Megan. No
to
judgment.
figure
here.
this the fuck out. And it's just oh my God. I mean, you've got to be some kind of like surgeon to get this. Like, did I do something wrong? Like, is this not right down here? Maybe it. I did
See?
something wrong. No, I did something wrong. There's
Oh.
something wrong.
It looks like it's maybe not lining up. The,
Yeah. So, oh shit! Damn it. Okay, there. Now I think I got it. Except, did that piece just pop off from there? I don't know. I don't care anymore. Like, this is just, it's going to be as it is. All right. Damn it. All right. Come on now. No,
Megan didn't follow the directions.
no, I did though. I did.
Oh, don't follow the directions. Follow the picture.
Ah, for fuck's sake. All right. Fine.
Yeah.
Let's try this. Let's try moving these.
I
up.
know next week, M Young, we don't usually stream every Saturday night. for
No.
like
No.
It
Usually
started
we're
out
always
as
like
like
once a month.
On that.
With like this month.
A month.
No, anything. Talked about it. We were
Yeah.
But people, I said, Saturday Saturday. Something to
Wrong.
We're definitely not. We're not doing.
you can do it. I just
That's crazy talk.
the 13th.
So
Oh wait. Hold
Ooh.
on.
ooh,
What's that? What is
First
that?
weekend in May is Mother's Day.
15.
No. Shut up. What? Wait. Does this go here?
Such a struggle bus. Oh my
Oops.
god.
Half Irish is not wrong. Good job.
when I'm
No, but it
doing
happened.
May, but the third that
I want to get to the part where I quit.
Process
building-
fleshy appendage flicks like this. They spray it all over.
I already
You
did.
like, did I? Why do you?
Never-
This,
Yeah, we
this
like
is because of that. I can't build this, and I'm not taking wrong now. Like
Yeah, we
this
like
is
Tiana.
there must be one piece in here that
she
is
was awesome.
wrong,
Mhm.
and because of that, I can't build this, and I'm not taking this whole thing apart. I'm not.
I give up. I'm done.
Oh,
You're
thank
giving up in under 3 hours.
Yes, I'm done.
I'm done. All right.
I'm not doing this shit
You are
anymore.
the first
No, because
guest.
for one, I can't see. There's no light. I'm not doing this shit.
You are,
Yes, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh,
you're
thank
giving up in under 3 hours.
Yes, I'm done. I'm
What?
done. I'm not doing this shit
You are
anymore.
the first
No, because
guest.
for one, I can't see. There's no light in here. This thing is like it's ridiculous. I can't see. Okay,
Megan, you
so
do you, boo.
Everything is wrong. Like I'm not taking this thing apart, and like
it's got a. Okay, so here's another problem. The chat has. You notice on the screen that the chat quit scrolling, and like I see you guys in the YouTube studio. There's all kinds of chats going on, but they're not showing up on my screen. So what happened there? What's with the theme? Why isn't that working? What happens if I turn it off and back on again? Like the chats just quit coming up on the screen. It's weird. And I can't turn it off. So the theme appears to be frozen. And the chat is frozen on my page too. Like on the Rumble Studio, I don't see the chats coming in anymore. And now to see them, I've got to go over to YouTube Studio. That's annoying. So the chat just quit working. Chat quit working around, I'd say 5 minutes ago. So like 30 minutes in. Maybe 10 minutes ago. Weird. I'm frozen? I'm frozen down here? I'm over here. Not the me over there. This is the me here that shouldn't be frozen. Can you see me? All right, maybe I need to refresh my screen. Gail, wait, everything's frozen? Really? No, I'm fine. Okay. All right, good. Bazillion pieces.
Megan, I
No.
want you to understand something with this
What?
decision. You will be the first and only guest to give up on
Well,
the Lego stream.
I picked one that's too hard.
Mm,
I just
Half
did.
Irish says, boo. I think you got the small little technical thing.
Well, what do
that
they
you just
want me
gotta
to do?
sit
They
back
want
and
me to
look at it.
take it all apart and like start
Something.
over? I can't do that. I'm not built like that. I cannot take this apart and start over because then I'll start
Yeah, to
swearing. and
start all over
I've only
again.
had one drink.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to take a beverage break, right?
I-
we need to
look,
to take a second.
Look at this. I
reassess.
want you to look at this. Please zoom in on this. Zoom in on this.
Yeah.
Shit.
Possible.
My bad.
This is impossible to understand. Look
It's
at
a
it.
hard one.
It's all the same color,
It's
and I
difficult.
cannot see it. My
I'm not ever
47-year-old
doing
eyeballs cannot see it. So here's what I'm going to do instead. I have all these fucking Legos. They're all over the place here. What do you guys want me to build? And I'll build that. I'll build something else because I can't.
People are
build
saying
this.
free. People are asking you to free build, Megan.
Great. What do you want me to build? Let's take Free a poll. What should I build? building. This shit
Full
is
time.
done. I'm done with this. This is
Hold on, I got you,
All right,
Megan. I got you.
I'm done with this shit.
Nope. All right. So while we're waiting for Valhalla to come back, I have a question. How many articles do you write a week?
Oh, I'm lucky if I write one.
I used to write 25 to 30 articles a month. But because of my neck problems and my problems sitting behind a desk. All right. So I do eventually go back to it because I get smart and I get a lamp because I couldn't see.
With the magnifying glass, that sounds cool.
That does sound cool.
I couldn't see.
Only wants
Right.
to
We
watch.
know he's not watching.
Go check out
Yeah, never mind.
Sure.
stuff like that.
I have actual eyes. I just cannot see it. Yeah.
So what I end up having to do is I take my ring cam, use that to.
Plugged in this lamp. This. No.
All these
Stop.
excuses after the fact.
Uh-huh.
She's expressing herself.
She's a quitter, is what she is.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
not
Take it
mine.
apart and start over? Like
Well,
I.
You can take it apart like back to a certain part, right? Like to a point.
I have taken, like I said before, I've
Look,
taken.
I've taken them
That's
apart.
All right. Let me
Several
see if I
times.
can. Let me see. Oh, that's much better. Wait a minute.
See?
Oh.
See?
How much longer are we going to be here?
As long as you want to be here, Megan.
Mm-hmm.
This is not going well.
We're gonna
You
get so
guys are
much
bullying
awesome.
her.
We're getting so much awesome footage for the next intro. You have no idea.
They're just using you for their mean footage,
Yeah,
Megan.
you know
Don't
what?
let them.
I feel like this is very cruel and unusual.
Eighth Amendment
Yeah.
violation.
Cruel and
No
unusual.
participation
punishment.
awards here. Suck up the Philly or Yamaha biker says.
Yeah.
Suck up the failure.
Speaking of other cool streamers, y'all go check out I Have a Story
Hell
if you
yeah.
want to hear.
Yeah. But when they land, they're like at a 45-degree angle.
I got you.
I have a keg.
Thank you.
It is now done.
Oh,
It
snap.
has its feet.
If you drop it on the way to the
Oh,
camera
gosh,
full
please.
screen,
Oh.
you have to rebuild it, just so you know.
If
No
I
pressure.
drop it where? I'm not
On
taking
the-
it
you have
anywhere.
to hold it up for the full stream picture, right?
I have to hold it up.
Brandon's
I
looking
get
for all
I
day.
want to hold it up.
Oh, it's beautiful. Be careful.
Your jaw's
So
clenched so
scared.
tight.
Oh,
It's really good. I love
I'm
it.
leaving it alone. Leaving it alone.
Oh, Megan, you're
Nice.
amazing.
Oh, it's finished. It's
Whoops.
done. How many hours was that?
Yay!
Good job, mate.
All right. So it had a happy ending. All right. What else do we have to do? So I got those timestamps. Where's my other ones that I need? I need. Ruby Franke timestamps. All right. Hold on. Let me make my notes though. All right. So we have 20 breaks. 228 58 longest Lego stream ever. 233 figuring it the fuck out. 240 10 I quit. 252 45 she's a quitter. All right, that should do it on that one. Okay. And then I just need to put in the link so I can get over there quickly. Oops. All right, now we need Ruby Franke clips. I was watching that earlier on Law and Crime. God, this is going to piss you off. Oh God, it would have been awful if I had dropped it. Are you kidding? It would have been absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible.
K-Mat Red Queen, thanks for the super chat. Sorry I can't bring it up on the screen. Tess, lots of Lego love. Thank you. Lots of love back to you. All right, where's my history? We have to stop screen share and go to all the evidence in Ruby Franke case. Oh, this makes me so angry. But I can't go through the whole thing right now. I'll save that for tomorrow, but I just need some clips. I say we will go through
Franke, the once famed YouTube mom, rescue. Next, we see video of the neighbor making the infamous 911 call that up until now, we only had heard audio for.
I guess
As you can see,
watching
RF is within earshot of the call.
222-1512.
The boy saying he needs a few pictures of the first responders begin to cry after seeing RF's wounds.
I'll take more if you want me to. Send them to you.
Soon, RF is loaded into the back of an ambulance. Body camera video shows a sergeant speak with the boy, saying he needs a few pictures of the wounds.
Hey, I'm Sergeant Tolber. I'm going to just get a few pictures. Are you okay with that?
Washington County released photos. And he needs a few pictures. Body camera video shows an officer later disciplines. Body camera video shows a sergeant speak with the boy, saying he needs a few pictures of the wounds.
Hey, I'm Sergeant Tolber. I'm going to just get a few pictures. Are you okay with that?
Washington County released photos of the boy's wounds and his sister's, but we've decided not to show them because they're too gruesome. Additional video of RF being treated has been partially redacted, but you can hear a first responder remind the boy he's not in trouble.
How did you get the ropes on you? Who did them? You're not in trouble with me, okay? We're just trying to figure out what's going on. Our main focus right now is you, okay? Who put the ropes on you?
This is so sad.
Supposed to help you what?
An officer later disciplines. Body camera video shows a Washington County released.
So upsetting. Freaking hate this so much. She got off easy. Both of them did. And she lied about being regretful. She's not regretful at all. This bitch lied. And this part is really unbelievable. This bitch thinks they can't come into her house. Oh, ma'am, let me tell you something. They don't need a warrant to get into your house. They've got what they call exigent circumstances because someone's life was in danger and there could be another kid in there with their lives in danger. You don't need a warrant for that, ma'am. What an idiot this woman is. This is Jody Hillebrand's arrest.
Jody, I need you to step out.
I have my turn.
That's great. Step out of the house.
No, I'm gonna step out of the
Step out of the house.
Step out of the house.
Whoa.
I'm on the phone with my attorney. Yeah, that's great. Step out of the house.
Whoa.
We're just going to see
Whoa,
if
whoa,
we
whoa.
We're going to be off phone.
Wait a minute.
Everything's done after we...
Jody, I need you to step out.
I have my turn.
That's great. Step out of the house.
No, I'm not gonna step out of the
Step out of the
house.
house.
Step out of the house.
Whoa.
We're just going to see if
Whoa,
we
whoa, whoa.
We're going to be off phone.
Wait a minute. How do you come to my house?
Right there.
Look, they come into my house.
Just have a seat right there.
Do you have a search
Have a
warrant?
seat right there.
They don't need
Have
one.
a seat right there.
This is an
I'll
emergency,
explain
ma'am.
everything after. Have a seat right there.
Do you have a search warrant, sir?
Control 12x11. Can you hold the air? We're searching the house.
I can tell you what's in the house.
Okay. Just have a seat right there for me.
Do you have a search warrant?
We'll explain it after this.
You can't just come into my house without a search warrant.
We'll explain everything after this, ma'am.
Yeah, except they absolutely can. Because when a child's life or anybody's life, if when they think anybody's in danger of being, harmed or killed, that's
Step out of
called
the house.
No, I'm not gonna.
exigent circumstances, and they absolutely had it. This was an absolutely good search. No problem with this search whatsoever. And there's a reason for exigent circumstances, and this is one of them. As you can see, we see that CPS is constantly abusing the exigent circumstances rule because they just pretend like things are exigent circumstances that aren't. But this is a true, genuine emergency. A little boy just escaped this house, emaciated, abused, wounded, starving, and his sister is locked up inside. And this bitch has the nerve to say, "You don't have a warrant." Oh my God. Oh my God. Ma'am, they don't need a warrant to rescue a child's life. They can kick in your door, they can break every window in your house if they think somebody inside is in danger of death or injury. And a judge will uphold that every single time. This is a perfectly good search. It is crazy that they got so little time. They're going to be out in 4 years, guaranteed. They will not do 15 years. Pisses me off. Yeah, no, Flux, they didn't have a warrant at the time. This is exigent circumstances. They don't have time for that shit. A kid showed up at the neighbors with wounds in his wrists and ankles. That is exigent circumstances. They do not need to call a judge. They see that the child is hurt. He says that his sister's in that house, and they have every right to take a battering ram to your front door in that situation. They could blow the door if they wanted to. They could do whatever they wanted at that point to get in. Well, they don't have to get a warrant, and the reason why they don't have to get one is because time is of the essence. That child, the one that's inside the house still, they don't know if she's on death's door or not. And they know that there's severe injury in the kid that escaped. So they have the legal authority to raid that house without a warrant. That's a clear exigent circumstance. Now, I'm sure somebody called a judge, to get it going for a full-on search warrant, because they're going to need a full-on search warrant, I'm sure, to get all the other evidence that they need. So I'm sure they made a call. But in the meantime, they do not wait around in a situation like this to go rescue a child. You don't, because she could die. What if she was dying? What if, while they were waiting for a search warrant, this one decides to get rid of the witness? What if she kills her? So, yeah, the inside is in this too. But I'm just looking for sound clips for Fox Den Daily right now for the podcast. If you guys haven't followed that, make sure you get over to Apple, Spotify, all the places where all the places where you actually can download any podcasts and follow me at Fox Den Daily. All right, moving on.
She'll be 10 next week.
Okay. Why we did?
But don't you have to have a warrant?
Not at this moment, we don't.
Nope.
We're here on exigent circumstances.
Right.
And I'll explain it after this, after my sergeant and the officer are done clearing the house.
Then he asks her who else is in the house. She says there's a little girl here. She's almost 10. And then the officer finds her in a closet.
You come on, my buddy. I'm a police officer.
We're getting a glimpse into
And she
newly
won't
released
speak.
video showing the devastating moments after police encounter the children of disgraced YouTuber Ruby Franke. Officials have recently released a large amount of evidence against the former mom blogger, who is serving a lengthy prison sentence. We're getting a glimpse into newly released video showing the devastating moments after police encounter the children. Only one who needed help. His on the floor in complete silence. To as EF completes.
You okay?
So it's just you in here? I'm Sergeant Tobler. What's your name?
You can see her bones sticking out of her elbow. Do you see that? Her elbows. She's completely emaciated. And I didn't know this. Her head was shaved. Why didn't we know these facts before the sentencing began? I think people would have been outside protesting and demanding that that both these women be given life in prison for what they did to these kids. She shaved her daughter's head as a punishment. These are sick people. Sick people.
I just have one. Where's your sister at?
Contact one.
You okay? Huh? You doing okay? You don't want to talk to me? Yeah, that's okay. Can you come with me though?
Sergeant Tobler would later tell ABC News they initially believed Frankie's daughter was a little boy due to the young girl having a buzz cut at the time. Tobler then tells EF they apprehended Jody Hildebrandt, but the little girl still sits silent, seemingly too afraid to speak.
We got Jody out here. You know Jody? She's outside with us. You take your time, bud. I'm in no hurry. I'm a police officer. Did you know that? I don't mean to hurt you at all.
We're getting a glimpse into newly released.
Here's what I don't like about the way he spoke to her, though, and I don't like it at all. What he should have said was, I know that you've been hurt here, and the people who did it, they're in handcuffs. What he said was, Jody's with us. What are you going to say to a guy with a gun who says that your abuser is with us? She's with us. Like, the way he said it sounded like we're protecting her instead of saying, Jody's been abusing you, but we have her. She's in handcuffs. I think that would have gone a lot further to making her feel comfortable. So they end up feeding her some pizza, and like she can barely, she hardly, oh, it's so bad. We'll go over all of this tomorrow. And this bitch, cold as ice, man. She would look at the look on her face, no emotion whatsoever.
So we just spoke with your husband, and he said you guys have 6 kids. Are those all together? Are those all your kids?
There's something with the slow blinking too that is very disturbing.
I can wait all day. So it's up to you if you want to talk to us about.
I mean, she said she wanted a lawyer, and that's understandable. Get a lawyer, but you can say yes or no to, like, just say, I just need a lawyer or whatever. But she won't even answer questions later about, do you need any medical attention? And they think that she does because she's acting catatonic. It's bizarre.
Just typical questions. My county lived here, that kind of thing.
I watched Too Many Detective movies.
How yeah?
Which one's your favorite?
Me too. You can't honestly. I sit there and I'm married, and I sit there and watch those with my wife, and I say, like, wait, no, that's not how we do it. Hey, that's not right. So don't take. There's some good ones out there. Don't get me wrong, but most of them are probably a little off base. We're not as mean. I won't get up and beat you up. We don't do that.
We just want to.
Hey, somebody in the chat just asked me what advice I would give a small streamer. Is there any software or other sites to expand? My advice to you is to just keep making content that people are interested in. Try to make content about trending topics, but don't pay any money for any of those softwares or, places that say they're going to grow your YouTube channel. Just put in the work, lots of work. And you got to hit on the topics that people want to hear about. And consistency. That's it. Consistency, lots of work. Uploading videos at the same time or streaming at the same time every day, and keep going. When is sentencing? Sentencing's already happened. They both pled guilty, and they only got 15 years for each count, but the counts are not going to be served after the next. They'll serve concurrently. So they only got 15 years each. It's an absolute tragedy, which means they'll be out in 4 years with good behavior. They'll be out. Yeah, I mean, it's true that she shouldn't talk to cops, but you don't have to ignore them completely. You can say yes or no to certain things. Like, well, what do you think you're accomplishing by not telling them that you have 6 kids? Look, You're not accomplishing anything there. But you could say, I'm really not comfortable until I get my attorney, and they'll stop asking you questions. But she doesn't. She just sits there. Like, it's kind of outrageous. I'll show you. There's more later.
Get to know you a little. So if you just kind of want to share a little about.
That's my attorney. He said, don't say anything. And I said, I have nothing to hide. And he's like, I know that, but just let me be there with you when we talk. So you guys seem nice people.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm trying to be difficult. This is really what's going on.
That's really what we're.
Ask you any questions that you don't want to answer. You can just tell us what's going on in that home or what went on.
I don't like that they kept on questioning her after she said, my attorney told me not to talk. I think that should be enough to make them clam up and go get her attorney. But they keep, and they do get her to start talking. And I realize that's their job. But I think once somebody's told you that their attorney advised them they shouldn't say anything, I don't think you should keep pushing it. Even though I want to see this woman go away for, I wish she had been given life.
Up north that brought them into your home.
I'd like to just tell you, but I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're gonna flip my words. I don't know.
And that's the good thing about cameras. Everything, it's pretty much double recorded, audio, video, and it's for the safety of for you and for us because we don't want to flip your words. And this will all be.
He's an honest, good man.
Your attorney, to be honest.
Well, I'm just saying he just said, do not say anything.
Maybe just as an attorney, they
always say that.
They always want to be with their client. I'm not.
See, now this part really bugs me because she's lying to her. She knows exactly why attorneys tell you not to speak, and she's just lying. Well, maybe that's just attorneys like to be with their clients. No, ma'am, that's not why, and you know it. Attorneys are there to protect their rights, and you're trying to violate them right now, and that's not okay, even when you've got a monster in front of you like this one. All right, I have to stop talking about this or I'm never going to get to recording.
All right, I'm going to have you stand up, all right?
What happened to the children, what caused their separation.
Right.
And after talking to Kevin, it sounds like you know a lot about their dynamic and their relationship. So if you could help us understand that at the least, that would be awesome. And that's nothing incriminating towards yourself because it's not pertaining to you. So if you could help us understand that.
Jody, we're going to do this. You asked for your attorney, and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, that's what he should have said like 10 minutes ago.
I'd like to maybe talk to you later when you have your attorney here present.
Absolutely.
And we'll
He
go
made
down.
an
Okay.
appointment at 4 on
He made
Friday.
an appointment. Jody, we're going to do this.
So if you could help us understand. Talking to Kevin, it sounds like you. And after talking to Kevin, it sounds like.
Talk to them. Said out loud. Sir.
And after talking to Kevin, it sounds like you know a lot about.
When you have your attorney here.
Yeah, I don't like it when cops fuck around with that. They really shouldn't. They should just, when somebody says they want their attorney, they should get up and walk out of the room, go get that attorney, and then resume when the attorney is there. I don't like the constant pressure, even though this woman is a monster, and she's a monster. And now that we know what we know, it's just like hideous. All right, now let's get to Kevin. So Ruby Franke's husband gets interviewed, and there is a moment where they finally tell him that his son was emaciated and wounded. And here's where it is. Here's where that happens.
Malnutrition, not enough to.
Someone needs to teach this cop, though, the word malnourished, because he keeps saying malnutritioned. And that's the wrong word, and it's driving me crazy.
That he was severely emaciated. That he had.
What is emaciated?
That he was knocking on a 12 to 13-year-old boy was knocking on doors in a neighborhood asking for food and water. That he was severely emaciated. That a 12 to 13-year-old boy was knocking on doors in a neighborhood asking for food and water. That he was severely emaciated. That he had.
What is emaciated?
Skinny, scrawny. malnutrition, not enough food, not enough water to sustain life. So he had,
I'm sorry, what?
he had duct tape on his extremities, on his hands, on his ankles, and those were covering rope burns that were used to tie him down. Take a second and think about what I just said. That's the condition of your son. Given that information, your son was taken to the hospital. A warrant that a 12 to 13-year-old boy was knocking on doors in a neighborhood asking for food and water, that he was severely emaciated, that he had knocking on doors in a neighborhood.
MG, if you can come in here, I'm going to send a link to you. I just want to test it to see how it works, how you don't have to stay or anything, because this is just a dumbass stream. I'm not really talking about much. I'm just trying to get my podcast ready, but I do want to see how it works with a guest. So if you could just pop in and pop out, I would appreciate it. I can send you a link on Twitter, on the Twitters via the internets. I'm going to send it right now. All right. So if you could pop in, I would love to see how it works with the layout too. I don't know if it works or how it works. I got to figure it out.
Asking for food and water.
I don't know the details based on.
That's my job. My job. Would you condone that behavior based on their physical condition? Going to have access to these two children. So no one right now is going to have access to these two children based on their physical condition. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Would you condone that behavior?
Would I condone that behavior?
That's my job. My job is to find out your knowledge of the treatment of these
based
precious.
Look, everybody's being really rough on Kevin and saying, "Oh, he's a bad dad," and I think he's in shock. I think you also have to consider that I've heard the story of another man that was done, the same thing was done to by Jody Hillebrand. She separated him from his family and abused him like horrifically, her psychological abuse. She made him believe he had an addiction to pornography that he didn't have. And this is exactly what she did to this man. You'll hear him say, he sounds brainwashed. I left because of my behavior. Jody invited me to leave because of my behavior and how I treated my wife and the addictions I had that I needed to deal with. And then they ask him what addictions, and he says, "Well, I had a pornography addiction, and now I'm working on it, and I'm doing so much better." These men never had these addictions. This is not true. None of this is true. Jody gaslights these people, these men, and I think it's because she's a lesbian. She gaslights the husbands into leaving the wives, and then she basically moves in with the wives, and all this shit is happening with the kids. It's terrible. She did it to somebody else. She did it to another guy, and I heard his interview on this Mormon podcast, or ex-Mormons or something. I can't remember the name of their podcast, but it is insane, and you can tell that he's brainwashed. This man does not understand what reality he's living in, and you can tell. He can't even wrap his head around the fact that his wife could do something like this to their kids. He doesn't believe that this is, he keeps saying, I feel like someone's getting, like I'm on candid camera or something. He says something like that, like, this can't be real. Am I in the right conference room? He hasn't spoken to or seen his kids in a year. That's how much control his wife has over him and Jody. So it's going to take a while for him to come to the realization that his wife is a monster. He still doesn't know that he's one of her victims. He's being abused too.
Children? No. Again, I don't know the details, or I don't know what's going on, but as you described that sounds
horrible, disgusting. No human being should be treated like that.
Okay.
That's my thoughts, but again, we might be different on that.
And at the same time, he's also trying to think, what things can I say or can I say based on, you know, implicating myself in a crime. So he's also very aware that he doesn't have a lawyer with him, and he had no idea he was going to be interrogated. So I don't fault him for being like, should I answer this or not? Because if he really hasn't been involved in their lives, and he for a year now, he is innocent, but he still needs a lawyer. And he's just, you know.
We're gonna like sit here for a second, okay? We're gonna go out and talk.
He's also thinking they could be lying to me. I don't even know if this is real. And people are saying, how come he didn't ask to see his kids? Literally, this man is in shock, and I think you can see it. I'm not saying he's a good dad. I don't know. But I think he's a victim of Jody Hillebrand and his wife.
I'm not saying you're still not free to go. Are you under arrest? Absolutely not. We just have lots of questions that we need to figure out. Lots. Okay?
Okay, because.
Your children are under medical care right now.
And what does that mean?
It means that you don't have access to them. My understanding is that they are, what is that?
They're in the custody of DCFS.
And they will be for the next 7
There's a medical hold on them right now. So for at least the next 72 hours, based on our understanding.
At least the next 7
They're in observation.
They're
being watched.
DCFS
You know,
is gonna.
he is still trying to process what is happening. He thought he was coming down here to pick up his kids. He is now being told, that's all that he was told by probably Ruby. You have to go pick up the kids. He's walked into a situation where he's being told his children are not only victims of horrific child abuse, but they're in the hospital. And his wife did it, and he's not allowed to take them home. That's a lot to process, you guys. Just have some grace, because I'm telling you, I've heard stories of other victims of Jody's husbands, and you will not believe what she did to them. This guy is every bit as much of a victim as his kids are. Now, you can argue he should never have left his kids. That's true. That's true. He shouldn't have left them. But he was following the advice of what he thought was his psychologist, family therapist.
Provide you that information, and they can better answer your questions. So we'll be back.
So I want you to think about some things, though.
I don't
know. Listen to me. Listen to me. I want you to think about that for a minute. So I have no idea where they're at.
Oh, I don't either. But,
Okay, we're gonna hop out here. We'll be back in a minute, okay? That's still recording audio and video, okay? So if you would, don't make any phone calls.
sure. What's going to happen with my wife? I love my wife.
Again, I know everybody's like, why is he only asking about his wife? I think this man is a victim of severe emotional and psychological abuse. And he's been programmed to believe that his wife is the righteous one in this relationship, and that he has wronged her. And he still has not wrapped his head around the fact that she's the monster. He doesn't have any clue.
I don't know. I'm being honest with you. I don't know. Haven't had anything to do with
I
you.
don't think those charges against my wife.
Possibly. I think given the circumstances, that's highly appropriate, but again, I don't know your wife. I was hoping to gain some insight from you, but I don't necessarily know that that's something you wanted to,
I trust her.
a road you wanted to travel down.
See, this is the thing. He trusts her. He believes now that this must be some kind of hoax or problem or lies, because he can't fathom that she's not telling the truth.
That was me, so.
And not without legal representation.
Yeah, all right, I get it.
But I love my wife and I trust my wife. And so, I mean, this feels like getting run over by a steam truck while you're sharing with me today.
Yeah, I can tell you're caught off guard.
I thought I was just coming here to pick up my kids, but I love my wife and I trust my wife. And so, I mean, this feels like getting run over by a steam truck.
Malnutrition.
But I love my wife and I trust my wife with me today.
All right, I'm gonna go. MG had to download the studio, and it doesn't appear to be working yet. He's not here yet, but I'm gonna have to go because I've got to go make dinner, and then I will come back to doing my podcast for tomorrow morning. I screwed up and didn't do one last night for today. But perhaps I'll. Why aren't you? Are you going now? Oh, good. Okay. Perhaps I'll come back to do the rest of this online and figure this out. MG, if you're listening, sorry, I don't have time to stick around. I gotta run. I gotta get dinner on. So, but so far so good. I mean, we got all the stuff shared. The screen shared worked. I guess the chat never started again. My chat quit halfway, like half an hour in. So I still can't put up chats on the screen. Is this on your playlist to watch? Is what on the playlist to watch? Oh yeah. Oh, you mean the lawn crime thing? I'm gonna watch it tomorrow with you guys and talk about it. Okay, I gotta run. See ya.